When you think of Elon Musk, what comes to mind? Maybe it's his incredible achievements with Tesla, SpaceX, or the way he's pushed the boundaries of technology. But there's more to Musk than just being a brilliant inventor or entrepreneur. He's built a massive following, a cult of personality, if you will, that's unlike anything we've seen before. Musk isn't just changing the way we think about cars, rockets, or electric power, he's changing the way we think about him. This isn't about just being famous. It's about how Musk has crafted an image of himself that's irresistible to so many people. The way he talks, the way he acts, the way he engages with his followers, everything Musk does is calculated to keep people hooked on him. He has a way of making you feel like you're part of something bigger, something important. It's like he's not just selling products, he's selling belief. Now let's be clear. Elon Musk isn't doing anything that's outright manipulative or deceptive. But what he is doing is tapping into powerful psychological tactics that influence how people see him. The way he uses his public persona, the way he engages with his audience, and the way he crafts his message, all of these things work together to create a magnetic force that pulls people in. One of the most powerful tools Musk uses to maintain his following is consistency. If you've ever followed him on Twitter, you know that Musk is always engaging with his followers. He doesn't just share his thoughts about Tesla or SpaceX. He shares memes, opinions, and even personal anecdotes. By doing this, he's not just creating a public image, he's making himself feel real to people. And when someone feels real, they're easier to connect with. But here's the thing. While Musk is constantly putting himself out there, he's also carefully controlling how people see him. This is where the power of mystique comes into play. Musk is often seen as unpredictable and unconventional. He's known for his bold, sometimes controversial statements, but this unpredictability is part of his allure. People don't know what he's going to do next, and that uncertainty creates excitement. The less people know about you, the more they'll be interested in figuring you out. When Musk posts something on Twitter, it's almost never just a simple update. It's an event. His tweets are carefully crafted to spark curiosity, debate, or even controversy. Think about the way he talks about SpaceX's goals or the future of artificial intelligence. He doesn't just talk about the facts, he talks about the vision. And that vision is always huge. Musk's success comes from being able to create a feeling of excitement, of possibility, around his ideas. And the more he does this, the more people want to be part of his world. At the heart of Musk's cult of personality is his ability to create a shared belief system. He doesn't just sell cars or rockets, he sells a future. A future where humans can live on Mars, where we can all drive electric cars, and where technology solves our biggest problems. The reason people follow Musk so passionately isn't just because they love his products. It's because they believe in his vision. And that's where Musk really taps into something deep within people. This isn't just about people admiring Musk's ideas or buying his products. It's about how Musk makes them feel like they're part of a movement. When you follow someone like him, it's not just about tech. It's about something bigger, something that taps into your values. Musk has created a narrative where his followers aren't just customers or fans. They're believers. They're people who see his goals as their own, who see the future he's working toward as the future they want. It's an emotional connection that goes beyond just buying a product. One of the ways Musk strengthens this connection is through authenticity. People often talk about how Musk is real, in a world full of corporate facades. He's known for his quirky personality, his off-the-cuff remarks, and his willingness to take risks. He doesn't try to hide his flaws or mistakes, and this openness makes him feel more human. And when someone feels human, they're easier to trust. Musk makes you believe that he's just a regular guy who happens to have the power to change the world. This sense of vulnerability is powerful because it makes Musk seem more approachable, more relatable, even though he's one of the richest and most influential people on the planet. But there's more to this than just being relatable. Musk has also mastered the art of being polarizing. You see, people either love him or they don't. And this isn't an accident. Polarization works in Musk's favor because it creates a sense of loyalty among his followers. If you're with Musk, you're on his side. And if you're against him, well, you're against everything he stands for. Musk thrives in this space because it forces people to pick a side, and once they've chosen a side, they'll defend him no matter what. This deepens the emotional connection between Musk and his followers. It's also important to note that Musk's power comes from the narrative he's built around his persona. He doesn't just let people form their own opinions of him. He actively shapes how he's seen. Think about how he talks about the future of humanity. Whether it's colonizing Mars, fighting climate change, or revolutionizing transportation, Musk consistently ties his vision to something bigger than himself. And by doing that, he makes his followers feel like they're part of something that matters. This isn't about just buying into a product or an idea, it's about buying into a purpose. This narrative is key because it makes Musk's followers feel like they're not just helping him succeed, they're helping humanity. They're part of a movement that could change the world. And when people feel like they're part of something bigger, they'll do almost anything to support it. This sense of purpose is powerful, and it keeps people loyal to Musk's vision no matter what. Musk's ability to control the narrative doesn't stop with his public persona. He's also created a culture within his companies that reflects this same vision. Tesla employees, for example, aren't just working to build cars, they're working to change the world. Musk has framed Tesla's mission in such a way that every employee, from the top executive to the factory worker, feels like they're contributing to something that's going to make a real difference. This creates an incredibly strong sense of purpose, which drives people to work harder, think bigger, and stay committed to the cause. Now, let's talk about how Musk keeps his followers in a constant state of excitement and anticipation. He knows exactly how to keep people on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next big announcement, the next groundbreaking achievement, or the next big idea. One of the ways he does this is by keeping things unpredictable. Think about it. When was the last time Musk posted something that didn't get everyone talking? Whether it's announcing a new product, sharing an update on SpaceX's missions, or making an offhand remark about electric cars, Musk knows how to stir up the conversation. His unpredictability creates an environment where his followers are always paying attention, always anticipating the next thing. And that, in itself, is a form of control. This sense of anticipation is powerful because it keeps people engaged with Musk's vision in a way that few others can replicate. When people are constantly waiting for the next big move, they don't have time to question the previous one. It's a constant cycle of excitement, and it reinforces the belief that Musk is always ahead of the curve, always thinking about the future. And as long as Musk is seen as the visionary, the one who's shaping the future, people will keep following him. Musk also uses social proof, the psychological concept where people are more likely to follow the crowd. The more people who support Musk, the more likely others are to join in. Think about how people are drawn to Musk's Twitter account, or how he can announce a product launch and have thousands of people rushing to be the first to get it. This is a powerful way to build loyalty, by making people feel like they're part of something that's already popular and already successful. It taps into our natural desire to be part of a group, to belong to something bigger than ourselves. But Musk also uses fear of missing out, or FOMO, to his advantage. If you've ever heard about a new Tesla feature or a SpaceX launch and felt like you were missing out, you've experienced this tactic firsthand. Musk knows how to create a sense of urgency around his products and ideas, making people feel like if they don't act quickly, they'll miss the chance to be part of something revolutionary. This fear drives people to act impulsively, to make decisions before they've had a chance to fully think things through. It's a subtle but incredibly effective way to maintain control over his audience. There's one more thing that makes Musk's psychological hold so powerful: the future. Musk doesn't just promise new cars or new rockets. He promises a future where humanity is on Mars, where climate change is solved, and where energy is clean and abundant. This vision of the future isn't just attractive, it's compelling. It gives people hope that something better is possible, something bigger than what we have today. And hope is one of the most powerful emotions that drive human behavior. When people believe in a better future, they're willing to do almost anything to bring it about. But here's the catch. While Musk's vision for the future is exciting, it's also a bit intangible. It's not something that can be easily quantified or measured. And that's where his psychological control comes in. By keeping the future just out of reach, Musk keeps people invested. He makes them feel like they're on the edge of something huge but never quite gives them the full picture. This creates a sense of anticipation that drives people to stay loyal to him, to keep following him, and to keep believing that the future he's promising is just around the corner. At the end of the day, Elon Musk isn't just selling cars or rockets. He's selling belief. He's selling a vision of the future that people are willing to buy into, emotionally, mentally, and even financially. And it's this belief, more than anything, that gives Musk the power to build a following that's incredibly loyal, incredibly passionate, and incredibly driven. So, the next time you hear about Musk launching a new product or making a bold statement, remember, it's not just about the product. It's about the psychology behind it. It's about how Musk has created a brand, a movement, and a cult of personality that keeps people hooked, that keeps them believing in something bigger than themselves. And whether you're a fan of Musk or not, you can't deny the power of that kind of influence.